Very good death bowler. Yep. One around the corner. Good start here from Pakistan. They've been solid. And that's a beautiful shot indeed. First one he's really pitched up. And Stevie Smith just delivered it with a beautiful full face of the bat. Tremendous shot.
Looking good today, Smith. He's been pretty solid in his defensive work, and one pitched up, and that's right back to where it came from. So he's looking solid today, and this is a big game for him as well. I think he replaced Phil Hughes. It's a big call for him, batting up the order, but he's an exciting batsman. Plays in awkward areas.
It's a lovely cover drive from Smith. It's his second four, and he just breaks the shackles somewhat.
Well, he cannot be categorized as a stylish player because he plays with a very straight front leg, almost as if he's got a wooden leg. But then he's got plenty of talent, and well, he needs to be applauded from being a batting all-rounder to now just being a batsman, and that too for Australia, and batting at number 3. So they must see some serious talent in his batting.
Use of the feet by Smith. Slices off the outside edge. It'll go for 4. The outfield might be a little bit slow, but that still goes to the boundary very comfortably indeed. Aggressive intent from Smith.
He's a good player against spin bowling, and the intentions are very clear very early. He's going to dominate them. Leaving the crease late, and that ball was flighted, allowed a little bit of width to the right-hander also. It was a slice-through point.
Oh, hello and goodbye. First ball of an over, and Smith goes downtown for the maximum.
Well, there's the intent that I haven't seen at all in the first 15 overs, really. Down the pitch and free flow of the bat, and he's just smoked that. One of the greatest feelings in the world, Danny, that you probably haven't felt in your life is actually hitting one in the middle over mid-off off a quick for 6.
Splendid. No, can't say that happened that often. Not at this level anyway, Dino. A beautiful strike. Oh, he's waltzed across here, Smith. Premeditated, and he dines out with a boundary at the start of the 18th.
A smart cricketer, Steve Smith, because he realises he's not really bowling at the stumps with this field. Gets himself outside the line and whips it through mid-wicket. There's not going to see much on this pitch. See, get across there, quick feet. And with this field, he can't bowl the ball at the stumps too much, because if he's just short of a length, he'll whip it through mid-wicket. Well, he's made his own length there. That's a magnificent shot. That'll go for 4. Pick the bones out of that. That's a good over for the Australians. 10 from it. It's 86 for 1.
Bowled a splendid opening burst. It's a miscue over mid-wicket. But Smith will come back, should come back for 2. It's an easy run. He'll raise his bat to his mates, to the gallery. First 50 for Smith. It's a great moment for him. He's a fine young cricketer, and Australians feel that he's got potential to occupy that number 3 spot in one-day internationals. They've had rich history of some of the greats of the game to occupy that post at number 3. Smith has been given that pedestal. Maybe he'll explode now after getting his 50. That's a very fine cover drive. That is hole in. Irfan with the return on the bounce to the bowler.
Catch it!
Catch it, and it's gone through his hands. It's Misbah-ul Haq at shot mid-wicket. Would have been a wonderful catch.
Don't know if it carried. He's trying to whip it away and just bouncing short of Misbah.
I have to say this, that they take so many catches per day. That should have been taken. And as the norm, they might win this game tonight, they'll be fine. but one of the reasons why Pakistan do lose many games in one-day international cricket is because of their standards in fielding.
And straight down and pumps it all the way. Oh, yes. Wear your hard hats up there, please. Smith is in town again. His second maximum.
What a shot by Smith. He's been renowned to use his feet. He's come down the track and he's belted that. That's gone a long way. Huge.
Yeah, up over the side screen, up into that second tier. 40th over. So each ball is 20 overs old. And he is so difficult to bowl at sometimes, Steve Smith. He hits the ball in unusual areas. He goes into the 90s.
It's such an important innings coming at number 3, I think for the second time in his career. And this third time in his career, Mazhar just corrects me. 91 of 106, held the innings together.
Drags it short. And starts with a boundary again to Smith in another over.
Poor start by Afridi, dropping it way short and ample time. It's a slow wicket and Smith in his 90s wouldn't miss out on that. He's picked his gap, picked his spot, and that's 4.
Superb stuff from Steve Smith. Nothing too flashy, made sure he got to 100. Tap on the back from Shahid Afridi, and his teammates stand to applaud a wonderful 100 in oppressive heat, tough conditions, and he has played superbly to bring up 3 figures for the Aussies.
Maiden 100 for Stephen Smith. Apparently it's also his first list A century, so what a stage to get it on.
Smith down to long off and out. Wahab Riaz takes the catch, and Stephen Smith's excellent century comes to an end. Another wicket for Shahid Afridi.
I like the way he flighted the ball and got it away from the batsman's reach. It was just a little bit more wider from Shahid Afridi, and Smith is not happy, but he stroked a wonderful 100 to 16 for 6.